safe place. I hope everybody's having a good Wednesday night. It's another late video. Today, even though I had to leave the meeting maybe about 10-15 minutes earlier than what I would usually leave, I still was able to listen to a good story today. We had a speaker today in our meeting, and his journey through his sobriety, a lot of people could probably relate to it. I know through some parts of his story I could relate to what he was saying. But to hear that he's been, I think he said about 10 months sober so far. But he's been dealing with years of trying to stay sober. He went through this 2-year part where for 2 years, he tried to detox himself every weekend because he didn't want people to know that he was drinking. And it was a AA meeting that he had to go to every Monday. So he said he would drink from the time he got home from that meeting on Monday to about Friday noon. Detox yourself from noon all the way until Sunday, to where he felt better and could keep stuff down and eat. And because when you detox yourself, for those that do not know, you get trembles, you get the shakes, you're irritable, you have hallucinations, and every symptom is different for everybody. I think I only got hallucinations once. And you can even get seizures going through these detox moments too. I wouldn't advise you to do it at home, because from what the doctors have told me, it's not safe to do detoxing at home. So I wouldn't advise anybody to try to do that because you can literally die from the withdrawals of alcohol. Your body needs it. So being in the care of a doctor is the best option for you, because they can give you the medicines to help your body get through those detox moments and the trembles and the shakes. But you will have hallucinations. It doesn't matter what medicine they put you on. Because I had my hallucinations in the hospital bed, where I thought I thought I could hear my kids coming, looking in every room for me. And I was just sitting in the bed waiting for them to come and see me. And they never showed up because I was hallucinating. We don't realize what we do to our bodies in the meantime when we drink. And we put our bodies through so much just because at that moment we want to have a drink. Just because we have to have that drink. People don't understand that once you put that first drink in you, your cravings start to kick in, and you cannot control it after that. Once those cravings start to kick in and you think you're okay to take another drink, and you get to those moments where you're not okay because you pass out or you black out and you do crazy stuff that you wouldn't normally do if you weren't drinking. I challenge people in this video today, those that do not suffer from alcoholism that may watch this video, to do some research on alcoholism. Like, really get to know what an alcoholic is, because a lot of people don't know what it means to be an alcoholic. A lot of people have this thought in their mind that an alcoholic is this homeless person that never wanted to get their life together, not knowing that alcoholics sometimes start as corporate men and women making 6 figures a year or more. alcoholism doesn't discriminate. It doesn't matter your race, your background, none of that. Once it takes control over your life, it takes control. People start drinking for different reasons. Some, they feel that they had to start drinking because of childhood trauma, or not feeling like you're enough to people, or just because you want to drink because you think it's cool, or whatever the case may be. Alcoholism comes in all different shapes or forms, but it does not discriminate on who the person is and what the person is. And I think if you start to really look into what alcoholism is and what an alcoholic is, you'll gain a better understanding on the background of an alcoholic. Because I feel like the reason why people treat alcoholics the way that they do is because they don't understand. Even though at the time I didn't understand about my brother, I was very sympathetic with him, because I had seen him go through so much in life, so much, that I just wanted his pain to go away. I just wanted to be that person that he could come talk to. But we had that gap where we didn't talk to each other for a long time. Not because I didn't want to talk to him, and it wasn't because he didn't want to talk to me. It was because the alcohol took over, and because the drugs took over, and he was just out there in the streets, just using. And then finally, I want to say a couple of weeks after I had told my dad that I had a dream about him, my brother came to me in my dream and he told me. I was at a restaurant in our hometown, and my brother in my dream, he came up to me, and I could tell he was not doing well. He was like really strung out. He was stumbling and all that. He had to sit down just to talk to me, and then he was like, I need help. I'm hooked on drugs and alcohol. And this is him telling me in my dream. I knew that he was on drugs, but I didn't know he was on both. And this was him telling me this in my dream, months before he even got into the program to do rehab and detox his body and do all that stuff. And I told my dad, and he was like, yeah, he really is. And then maybe a few months later, he ended up in rehab, and I didn't talk to him for a while. It wasn't until he took the steps and did everything he was supposed to do, and he was feeling better again. He was feeling like himself, like his younger self. My brother, I want to say we were the same age when he decided to go into rehab. Me and him were about 3-4 years apart, and I want to say he was about my age when he went into the program. But it helped him. It really did. And even though I didn't understand what he was going through, it just made me want to be gentle with him, because I knew it wasn't easy having to go through that stuff. I didn't know everything about AA or rehab and all this stuff, because people don't show you the raw side of it. They don't show you what people go through. And it takes a lot to want to get to your sobriety. It really does. But like I said to you guys, I challenge those that really don't know a lot about alcoholism to do your research. Get to understand. Guys, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Hit the post notification bell so that you'll get a notification every time I upload a new video. I'll be sharing a whole lot more with you guys tomorrow here on the channel. But like I always say, safe place. Bye.